I don't remember the year when we got this church, but I think it's in the late down 70s. I, we didn't have a church, and we were fishing around with worship at a little place at 17, all about 100 people. And we still fishing around if we get a church. So Sister Williams, she buy houses, the older houses, and her husband repair them and she rent them. So looking for a house, she see, as I see this place, she see this place, but I mean, she didn't think a church. So it was in a so much bush that you wouldn't realize. I've been thinking how fair popular place and then keep this big bush and trees around it. It's kind of hide the church. So she don't delay. She come and she tell us, call up the members and tell the members. And everybody drop in quick and get on to the owner. It was Church of God, they say, honey. And they look at, they used to do some healing downstairs. You see, a lot of olive oil, can and butter. Well, anyway, after we getting through that, and quick stick, getting through, and they started to clean up. It was the iron radiator, way high, and then iron, and then it thick. So I had one sister, Redway. She take that job to scrape it and spray it into gold. So that was her job. All right, Brother D, she chopped bush till him and blister. He was the caretaker of all the trees them around the church and the bush. And after he chopped them down and take stick and draw them out, and it was a lot of waste tie up. And few ladies, I believe it's two ladies, me and Sister Redway partner, in the evening, that time when you talk about summer, a fire that, all it say at 7 o'clock, sun not gone down yet. All right, Sister Williams, sure she's sick with the asthma. So that's how she lives, by buying the house. And then her husband repaired them and then she rent them. All right. With Brother D now, after him chop up, he make arrangement with the truck and he chop up the wood them and to buy them in a bundle. Why and Sister Redway, your partner, we come in the evening and then we scrape them, pull them up into bungalow heap. That's when the truck come, him just take up and go. So when she no come in, she work at General Hospital. So that time I live at 6 out. So I go out by the stoplight if we meet her. And if she no come, me wait, and if she come, she wait. So I and she work together. So anytime she don't feel like she can't make it, she call me and make me know. So I think the Sister Redway Sister Redway daughter and the next person a partner. 2 years lady was partner. Eh. So we heap up those and then them take them. And in quick time this place clean up as nice as ever. And we did have quite a few members, all from Passaic. I don't remember them, but they moved now to so during the time, I guess it was Pastor Mesa, the pastor. Was the pastor. And Brother Butley do some of the building work at the back there. And Pastor Mills is a sympathy man and he like to know that you're working and you're all right and you're not hungry and so. And he would have climbed that ladder and he go up there with water to give Brother Butley. Brother Butley and the next person was working. And juice, he come back down and take juice, go up there and feed them. And his wife was just the same person. That's a nice person, Sister Butley. When he come on to Christmas, and if he come here and I see the place have like a decoration, even outside, he drive going out and take down his own, come fix it. And he did. All right. Then no, he see brother Butley, he see make the pool. He see build that pool. And Pastor Mills interested in seeing you come to church. And he would invite you. And he would talk with you. And when I was at 12, when I was living at 12. I didn't have a right to get here because I didn't know that Brother Gare was driving the bus. So I tell Pastor Mills that I don't have a right to come here, and when I do come, I have to take a taxi. So I say, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. I go and talk to Brother Gare. I can talk to Brother Gare. And one morning, but he said, me coming for you this Sunday morning. So me prepare. And him have a baptism was going to do, you know. He have a baptism to do. That's why I tell him coming early for me. And he still come pick me up and come back. And if the water not hot enough, he would put on pot and he would have hot water. How many trips and he would have fried, you know, and go up and throw you out and come back and come. He's a very, very people may give bad name. I don't want nobody to forgive. He's a very nice person. You understand? Then now with brother Headlam. Brother Headlam is a nice person too. It's him do design. You see how the bathroom stay down now? The first floor are you? The first floor in there is him do it. Him do design, him work in New York. And is it him do? Him didn't have no car, so he have to drive the church bus. So when he drives the church bus, that time the church bus have on the sign on it, but him have to drive it. Then now, Sister Monlo was a member here. And I did live far from Sister Monte, just across the street. So sometime I come in from work, I visit her, and then she asks me that it's Sister Monte cook for Brother Headlam. By the time he come away from New York, he come here and he cook. So Sister Mother cook for him. And he asked me if I take him, follow him come. So when he come, all he have to do is just hot up. So I always go with her, come and deliver the food. I will wait half liquor that if he come. And when I look around the side where the building, if it's on, it's weird. We see some cabbage, like I see a little plant of cabbage where you plant. And when we see falls on it, not don't fall. I say maybe this took it for joke, how nice that is. And then he was here. I don't remember if it's him, after him is Simit. I think after him is Simit. So when the church, if it's him after Simit, when Simit was here, it's like the people them, we did have a lot of few people well. And when Simit, I don't know what between them and Simit, for he did make a little concert, everybody do something. He make a little concert, he go up to Hillside Park. And he know that it's a big place. And the people them were singing and just nice. And other people were visit, for you know it's a place where people visit. And they were clapping because they enjoy it. So everybody do something. It was the Van Lord go up here. So I don't know between some people, as they must see, they feel same don't have him paper, he must be a pastor or whatever. So anyway, it happened that they rebel on him and him have to go. I mean, was it when he even take down move, when they was moving. So the most I remember them move for them did like him. So the most of them scatter and gone and so. So he did come down low. So after that, with Brother Headlam, Pastor Headlam, he knows how much people, much money wasn't making. So he print envelope, and then that can give get out and get it together in something. So I remember one evening invite, a guest was here with him. And I did have money to give him in the envelope. So while we were talking, somewhere off right off here, we were talking to the guests. They're in a long conversation. So I couldn't wait on him. So I cry excuse, and I go and put it into his pocket. In never long 10 minutes, by time me home, me hear the phone ring. Sister Mother called me. But them just tell me that you give, that just closed the deed. You know, that just closed the deed. We say, what?